Ever wonder why wealth seems to be a privilege reserved for the few, while the many work tirelessly, barely keeping their heads above water? Robert Kiyosaki, a beacon of financial wisdom, holds a firm belief that making money is not just an art, but a science unfortunately overlooked in our education system. He asserts that schools are programmed to shape us into diligent employees, not financial wizards who can conjure wealth. Together, in this video, we're about to embark on a transformative journey as we unravel the profound lessons Kiyosaki's masterpiece, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. First up, let's tackle the lesson that may seem a bit swimming against the tide. The rich don't work for money. Sounds paradoxical, doesn't it? Let's decode this. Once upon a time, a curious young Kiyosaki sought advice from his poor dad. How to amass wealth? The reply: sweat it out for a paycheck. However, his friend's rich dad had a different playbook. He championed learning through experience and offered Kiyosaki and his friend a chance to work at his store for a humble remuneration, with a preliminary period of unpaid labor. This hands-on approach turned out to be a game changer. It was a practical lesson in the importance of making money an employee, not the employer. The crux of it is simple. Waiting for a pay raise or grinding for a fatter paycheck isn't the golden ticket. The real treasure lies in transforming your money into a worker, strategically investing it, and cultivating streams of passive income. Now, pause and introspect. Have you been toiling for money, or has money been the busy bee for you? This paradigm shift, a fresh perspective on the financial landscape, can be the turning point in your life. So engrave this in your mind. The secret is not to slave for money, but to assign your money the task of working for now. Are you ready to ignite the flame of financial wisdom and let it light your path to prosperity? Second lesson is financial literacy. It's a term you've probably heard, but do you truly understand what it means? Let's take a cue from Robert Kiyosaki, who places immense importance on this concept. In his book, Kiyosaki explains financial literacy as the ability to understand and manage your financial affairs. It's not just about making money, but about understanding how to keep it and make it grow. It's about knowing the difference between assets and liabilities, and how to use this knowledge to your advantage. Consider this. We often think of our home as an asset, right? But Kiyosaki challenges this. He says, if your home is draining your pocket through expenses like mortgage payments, maintenance and taxes, it's actually a liability. On the other hand, an asset is something that puts money in your pocket. It could be an investment property that generates rental income, stocks that offer dividends, or a business that you own. Understanding this distinction between assets and liabilities is crucial. It's what separates the rich from the poor and the middle class. The rich buy assets, while others purchase liabilities thinking they're assets. So, what's the takeaway? To build wealth, you need to increase your assets and reduce your liabilities. And to do this, you need financial literacy. So remember, financial literacy isn't just about counting pennies. It's about understanding how money works and how it can work for you. To be rich, you need to be financially literate. Period. Lesson 3. Mind your own business. What if I told you that minding your own business could make you rich? Intrigued? Let's dive in. Now, what does it mean to mind your own business? It's not about refraining from gossip or staying out of other people's affairs. No, in the context of Robert Kiyosaki's teachings, it's about focusing on your asset column. Let's take Ray Kroc, the founder of McDonald's, as an example. Kroc didn't see himself as just a hamburger salesman. He saw himself in the real estate business. Each McDonald's franchise was, to him, a piece of real estate from which he earned rent. The burgers, they were just a means to acquire more properties. Kroc might have been in the business of selling fast food, but in his mind, he was minding his own business of growing his asset column. His income from the burger sales was secondary to the wealth amassed from his real estate. This mindset This way of minding his own business is what made Ray Kroc a wealthy man. So what's the lesson here? While it's essential to have a job to pay the bills, it's equally, if not more, important to focus on building assets. Assets that generate income are your tickets to financial freedom. They're the vehicles that can drive you to wealth. It's about understanding the difference between your profession and your business. Your profession is what you do for a living, your job. But your business, that's your asset column. So maybe you're a teacher, a doctor, a software engineer, or a YouTube host. Regardless of your profession, your business is where you invest your time and money to build your wealth. It's the real estate you own, the stocks you invest in, the side hustles you build. When you mind your own business, you're not just working to earn, you're working to create and grow your wealth. You're not just living paycheck to paycheck. You're building a sustainable financial future. So start today, mind your own business, build your assets, and let them work for you. Lesson 4. Taxes and the power of corporations. By realizing the power of corporations and legal structures, the wealthy can legally pay less in taxes, creating a substantial advantage over the average person. He suggests that the wealthy are not simply fortunate, but they actively capitalize on the financial systems in place to minimize their tax contributions. Kiyosaki draws attention to the intricate legal structures that govern corporations and how the rich utilize these structures to their advantage. He underlines the notion that, through their understanding and application of these laws, the wealthy manage to reduce their taxes, thereby gaining a substantial advantage over the average citizen. This isn't about exploiting loopholes or engaging in unethical practices, but rather it's about understanding and harnessing the power of existing legitimate structures. Kiyosaki stresses that it's not just about being rich, but about being financially literate, about understanding the rules and intricacies of the financial game. The wealthy, he argues, have simply mastered the art of navigating the complexities of the financial world and how to work within boundaries. The message Kiyosaki imparts is not to foster resentment towards the rich due to this disparity. Instead, he encourages everyone to learn from their strategies, to gain a profound understanding of the rules of the financial game, and to leverage this knowledge to their advantage. Herein lies the significant takeaway. Don't resent the rich, but instead strive to learn from them. Understand the rules of the game and use them to your advantage. Lesson 5. Invest money. Kiyosaki urges us to harness the power of our minds, which he regards as our most significant asset, to recognize opportunities that others may overlook. He firmly believes that our mental prowess is the key to unlocking a world of potential that seems invisible to the untrained eye. Utilizing this mental prowess to its fullest can lead us to avenues of success that many might not even dream of. He brings forth a compelling example from his own life to illustrate this point. He describes how he was able to turn a simple real estate transaction into a profitable endeavor, earning thousands in the process. This instance paints a picture of the immense power of financial intelligence. It wasn't just about buying and selling property. It was about understanding the market, predicting trends, evaluating potential gain, and leveraging opportunities. This real-life anecdote illustrates how financial knowledge and acumen can turn seemingly ordinary transactions into extraordinary gains. Kiyosaki further elaborates on the importance of continuously developing your financial intelligence. The more you nurture and refine this intelligence, the more opportunities will present themselves to you. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more you learn, the more you can earn. Understandably, the market is a volatile entity with its highs and lows. It's a roller coaster ride that can be thrilling, but also nerve-wracking. However, by steadily escalating your financial IQ, you can expertly navigate these fluctuations. You're not just bracing for the impact of these changes, but rather steering your own course and inventing money for yourself. Lesson 6. Work to learn, don't work for money, Robert Kiyosaki, calls for a significant shift in mindset. Rather than working simply for financial gain and safety, he urges individuals to work with the motivation of acquiring new skills. Kiyosaki believes this transformative approach to work and learning is paramount to achieving both personal and professional success. He emphasizes that instead of being stuck in a cycle of earning and spending, individuals should view there as a journey of constant learning. This mindset fosters a willingness to learn, grow and adapt, which are all crucial in today's dynamic economy. Kiyosaki ardently argues that the most integral skills for prosperity are the efficient management of cash flow, systems and people. Kiyosaki further asserts that specialized skills, such as sales and marketing, hold immense value in the marketplace. These skills, while often neglected, can be the between success and failure. He encourages individuals to broaden their understanding and abilities in these areas, regardless of their current profession or industry. Kiyosaki's perspective pushes the boundary of conventional wisdom and encourages individuals to embrace a culture of continuous learning. He advocates for people to step outside their comfort zones and not shy away from taking up a second job to learn a second skill. This principle, he believes, fosters resilience, adaptability, and innovation. In conclusion, Kiyosaki's philosophy highlights that long-term success is not simply a result of financial gain, but a product of continuous learning and a diverse set of skills. His teachings encourage individuals to redefine their perceptions of work, success, and lifelong learning. Last lesson, overcoming obstacles. He identifies 4 primary reasons why individuals who possess financial literacy may still grapple with generating ample cash flow. The first of these impediments is fear. Fear, in the financial sense, often stems from the uncertainty of investment outcomes. To counteract this, one needs to transmute fear into a tool for risk management, developing a prudent and balanced approach towards financial decisions. The second stumbling block, cynicism, comes from a place of doubt and mistrust. People often second-guess their financial decisions, leading them to miss out on potentially profitable opportunities. This cynicism should be replaced with analysis. A well-researched and analytic approach will yield better results than skepticism. The third reason is laziness. Many lack the drive to actively manage their finances, instead opting for a passive approach. This laziness can be overcome with a little greed for a better, more financially secure life. Desire to improve one's financial circumstances can serve as a powerful motivator. Lastly, bad habits like impulsive spending or lack of budgeting are hurdles that plague many. These detrimental habits need to be replaced with successful ones, such as disciplined saving and calculated investing. Developing these positive habits can make a significant difference in one's financial journey. Remember, the journey towards financial success isn't solely about possessing knowledge. It incorporates the necessity to overcome personal obstacles and to initiate affirmative action. Your mindset and the habits you cultivate play an integral role in shaping your financial journey.